I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Willis back to the air on 2nd. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it,
come on, Mac Jones. Come on.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead, and he's going to take this ahead.
Harris, you got to go do the middleman.
But no more than that. 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Give him 30 yards there.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate
Harris
smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Throwing Jones. He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown.
Nice catch, Dante Smith, Alabama.
His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him, because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage, because remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
And no effort to bring this one.
Got Matthew Judon on my team for defense, and I got Gilmore on my franchise.
The field for their 2nd drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Willis looks to pass it here. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Willis's throw into the hands of Pittman here. Touchdown, Titans. Michael Pittman, 48 yards. And the Titans get a bit closer. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah,
come on, Dante. We need a wide receiver out there, man. Come on. Come on, Dante Smith.
Because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones sliding out of the pocket. Open man, the tight end Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They go play action here on first down. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Harris. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Patriots at 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last 9, Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, that they're able to go toe-to-toe with anyone, and they look forward to the challenge.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give. Running left is Harris. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
Patriot Nation. Patriots.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Bailey now to kick it away.
Ride to the victory. Hope we go against Vikings on this one. Dante Cook. No, it's not Dante Cook. It's Dalvin Cook. He's going down, boy. Gonna stop his run.
At the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Come on, defense.
At halftime,
we got Gilmore out there.
Personality, that's you, Charles Davis. To another one in Orlando. The coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Another targeting catch for Robert Woods.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
With that down and distance, no real surprise they decided to throw the ball. But I think where the surprise kicked in, the result. Short pass downfield. That ball got taken for a nice journey to turn into a big play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. 1st and 10, it's Willis. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches.
Come on, guys, put some pressure on him. Come on now. Come on, Pats.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A nice sack. Yeah.
Back at the 23-yard line. Dietrich Wise running through.
Wise sack.
Him for the sack.
Come on now, guys. 2nd down. Minute left.
After giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with
Let's use zone defense.
A minute to go before halftime.
Come on, Pats. Defense. Come on.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Willis.
No.
Has caught Michael Pittman with it.
3rd down.
Out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the. I believe they buzzed.
We're going to do a booth review on this one.
Look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the big question they've got to decide.
I think he's out.
I gotta say,
he's out.
watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now here's the call. So that challenge, a successful one.
Third down.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23.
The sack in the game. Is that Judon? Nope. Gotcha.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by McManus is good, and that will cut the lead down to 13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot.
Let's try something with Dante Smith. He's coming down, boy. He's coming down. Here we go.
I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense.
Dante's on the left. Left wide receiver.
Ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Dancing to his left. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So we've reached the intermission and what right now is a 13-point
See how many yards we got.
As we'll get you down the coast.
Mac Jones doing good.
For Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The
218 passing yards.
Complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it is the Jets who have the lead late in the second quarter. Sterling Shepard, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Brian Robinson leading the charge on the ground. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And right now they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Isaiah
Bills are
McKenzie,
tough. They are tough. Maybe next year.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
Nice tackle. I like that. Come on, Patriots.
The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 20.
Come on, defense.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Back to throw, Willis. That's caught over the middle, Hooper. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On first down, Willis. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
You got me on that one. Come on, defense.
There's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 26.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Third down, it's Willis. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. The kick by McManus is good, and that gets him back within
nice
10.
kick.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like him that are so athletic and can do so many things. But take us a little deeper. How has he done it this year?
Well, you helped with this because when we sat down with him before the game and discussed his season, and you said to him, okay, I have a vision that you, similar to a pitcher, change up a lot of things, right? Different arm angles, different slots that a pitcher would do. You do that with your route running and all that. And I loved his response. He said, yeah, I do that. But one of his best friends is a world-ranked tennis player, and he talked about serves and how you change up, take pace off, do different things, and he incorporated that into his route running.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Jones. Buying time to his left. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. A big play there for New England. And even 40 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. forced out to his left. He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown. Devontae Smith with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. 1st and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. That one caught downfield. It's Hooper. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Titans. Austin Hooper, 75 yards. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. One of the shortest
Patriots, 4th quarter. Come on now. Sudden death.
Yards, 6 points. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They hand this off to Harris. Always got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 86 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Jones being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball.
He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Patriots are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team back into a game, because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a 2-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams. In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for.
Might be my ball. I'm not sure. Come on now.
Right back with another great
Nope.
opportunity.
First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 20-yard line.
Interception.
Here on first down, here's Willis. They set up the screen for Henry, and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. Willis out of the gun. The toss here completed to Pittman. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly
Come on,
as
defense.
electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Willis wants to pass it again. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Willis. And his throw here's incomplete. Looking for trailing Burks that time. But now it's 3rd and goal.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Willis on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Willis, 4th down, has to have it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Patriots get the football back. That one looks like he'll throw here. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And what are the whistles for a timeout? So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete. So this will wind up
good
a
game.
victory for
Good
the New
game.
England Patriots. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for New England, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile,
Ready for Cardinals, boy. We're ready for them. Come on now. Mac Jones. Mac Jones. No, I'm playing.
Coach, put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in.